Hey, welcome. Hi there. Obviously experiencing some technical difficulties this morning. We think. I don't know. If you can even hear us, let us know. Because I have no idea.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We're even on the air.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Because I don't want to do this show just for us. Much as I like you, Jeffy.
Really?
I'm not doing the show for you today.
Let's see if it comes up on Blaze Radio, shall we?
All right. Yeah, why don't you check it out? I don't think we're on Blaze Television, right?
Doesn't appear to be.
Doesn't appear to be.
There's no one in our control room. So there's that.
Did we come in on the wrong day? Is it Thanksgiving today? Is that what happened? We took a left turn.
Is today Thanksgiving?
At Thanksgiving. Yeah.
No.
And so we're here.
There it is.
Oh,
yeah,
there
that's
it is.
Blaze Radio.
Okay, we're on Blaze Radio at least. So if you're not listening to Blaze Radio, you should be, except for the fact that you won't hear that advice. So congratulations.
I'm glad you're along for the ride on BRN, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have you here for. Thank you.
Exactly. Yep. This is the way it all started out anyway.
It is. It is.
On radio.
It is.
That's where we intended for it to always be. Little did we know it was going to become television. Much to my chagrin. But here we are. Welcome. Great to have you with us. Gosh, none of our stuff is available, I'm thinking, right? None of our videos, audios, nothing.
Correct. With everything's loaded and ready to be aired, but no one
to push the button.
No one to push the button.
In the other room.
No one to push the button.
Don't have access to those buttons in this room.
No, we do not.
Because that would be silly.
No, we do not.
If we could fire off our own audio and video, like I did with this audio only, that would just be stupid.
I know.
You know what I mean?
They don't know what the they're doing.
Right.
I know.
That's right.
I know. And that's a problem. And I really, I can't tell you how many times I've thought, man, I need to sit down in that TV room and at least get an idea.
And learn some of it, yeah.
At least get an idea.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect example of why that needed to be done. Mm-hmm. But it hasn't.
Never did it.
So sorry about it.
Good thought, though.
Sorry about it.
That was a really good thought.
I thought it was a good thought.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
The plan
would have been helpful had you followed up on the thought.
Yeah, the plan never fulfilled anything.
But so you didn't. So, okay. So, here's how powerful Donald J. Trump is right now. He said the other day that he loves the movie Rush Hour.
Right.
And they should do another one. So they're doing another one. He said they should do Rush Hour 4. So they're doing Rush Hour 4.
Yeah,
is that incredible?
Awesome. That's awesome. I know.
I mean, he's got that power over Hollywood, too?
I know.
That's amazing.
That is. I mean, they're not doing it because of him. I mean, they're just... They already had it in the works, and it was...
Is that true?
I have no idea.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did. I think they're doing it because he suggested it.
It's being widely reported that it's because he said it.
Right. Does that make him a fascist? Look at, he's even forcing Hollywood to do movies he didn't want to do.
Yes, that's exactly what that is.
What a fascist!
That's exactly
what they'll say.
That is.
That's what they'll
hilarious.
Say. It's pretty interesting, though.
Very interesting. Like just they should do Rush Hour 4.
You know what? We're going to do Rush Hour 4.
We're going to do Rush Hour 4 for you, Mr. President.
We haven't done this before. It's been 25 years or something, hasn't it? When was Rush Hour 1?
They've got very few new ideas coming out of there anyway.
For sure.
So it's like, you know what? You
might as well. Yeah, let's do it. It is a good series. I like the first one especially.
Yeah. The others are worth watching, but whatever. It's just like you thought it was gone.
Yeah. Nope. I mean, we've seldom seen Chris Tucker in movies since then. I mean, he did that, I think it was called Air on the Nike movie, you know?
Oh, yeah.
With Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Which wasn't bad.
That was pretty good.
It was okay.
And he was in that. But I've rarely seen him since Rush Hour. I don't know what happened to him. He was making $20 million a movie. Maybe he just decided, 60 million's enough.
I got enough. It's
I'm
okay.
Good. I'm good. and then just lived off that.
Oh, see, the filmmaker, I was just reading about it now. The filmmaker has gotten close with the first family directing the Melania documentary, which Amazon paid $40 million to release. Holy cow.
Wow.
So Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker apparently have already said, yeah, we'll return. We'll do it.
Why wouldn't they? Again, what are they doing?
Right.
They're mowing their lawns right now,
I mean, Jackie Chan has made a ton of money.
Yes, he has.
I mean, a lot more than Chris Tucker, I'll tell you that.
I'm sure that's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess he's an even bigger star in Asia than he is here.
Absolutely. Yeah, monster.
So he doesn't have to, but that's cool that they're going to.
Well, he has to because the fascist ordered it.
Right, that's right.
I don't know what
he'd be locked away in prison for the rest of his life if he didn't. Or maybe even put to death. I don't know. Who knows?
Right.
Who knows with this
Certainly
fascist?
Couldn't come back to this country.
No. Well, he'd be arrested upon arrival, that's for sure. So it is amazing, though, the kind of impact President Trump has had on the culture since he took office. He's reversed the DEI stuff to a certain extent, some of the trans nonsense, some of the language problems that we've had to deal with. I mean, it's all gotten a little bit better since he's been in office. That part has really worked well.
Yes.
So, also, Monday is December 1st, which marks the end of hurricane season. What a wild one it was.
I mean,
I thought we'd never get through it.
It's still hurricane season, my friend.
Woo-wee.
It could happen.
Yeah, over the weekend, we could be completely blown away.
That could happen.
But
those cold fronts pushing across the country could all of a sudden warm up. And then
who knows?
Hurricanes.
Yeah, right. Destroy the entire continent.
Right.
But I find it fascinating that there were 0 hurricanes that made landfall in the United States. None. What happened to the more frequent, more severe hurricane seasons we were going to have that were predicted from Al Gore in An Inconvenient Truth or whatever that was? Al Gore. Hurricanes are going to be more frequent and more severe in the future than they are even now. And after he said that in 2005, we went through a period of like 12 years where there were hardly any hurricanes. And then this year, none. And I think in 2015 there were none because they said it's been a decade since the last time we had 0. So pretty amazing. Knock on wood.
Wait, 2015 didn't have any? Because somewhere... Yeah. It was earlier than that.
It's been a decade.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But, if the global warming freaks are right, you would think you'd have 0 hurricane seasons with 0 hurricanes. Right. You'd have more frequent, more powerful, and we didn't have either one. So that's great. Now, they did... One of them hit... where was it? Was it Puerto Rico? No, it was Dominican Republic.
Jamaica. Jamaica through there. Yeah. Did a lot of damage.
Yeah. That did some damage, and that was awful. But
those were hurricanes. Now there were a few typhoons. That hit, but not the states, not the continental U.S.
Right. Yeah, I think it was an active typhoon season. But it's supposed to be an active hurricane season. Right. Active typhoons, active tornadoes, active everything. So I just like to point out when they're completely and utterly wrong, because they even at the start of the season this year, they were predicting a more active than normal hurricane season. And then this. So that is awesome. That's fantastic. Also, the peace proposal for Ukraine. Pretty interesting. They've apparently, that is, Ukraine has apparently mostly agreed to the proposal now.
Yeah.
I think it's been tweaked a little bit since President Trump released it.
Well, they said, which we talked about yesterday, Zelensky, I don't think was too happy with the ceding of a lot of the land. I think they've
Well, of course he's not happy with that. Right. Who would be?
I mean, he said all along he didn't want to give up anything.
Yeah.
He wanted
We're not giving
back.
up any. And the number they were throwing around yesterday was 20%.
Right.
And then I read an article after that they're not giving up any additional territory to what Russia has already gained. So this proposal was supposedly for only the land that Russia has already occupied, which sucks. But, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep the war going until you get it back? You may never get it back. And you might lose the rest of your country.
Putin may say no.
And he might. And they think he will.
He's been already, after they, announced that they had come to this, special deal, he was busy attacking Ukraine. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess there was pretty intense fighting yesterday. And that usually happens around a peace proposal anyway.
But we're sending that, special envoy with Witkoff over there to talk to him. So maybe they can sit Putin down.
And then supposedly, I think Zelensky was coming here to sign it. Things are moving along. I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, if Russia will agree to any of this, but it was certainly friendly to Russia, I thought. You get to keep the territory that you've gained in this war. They're going to limit their armed forces. They're going to limit the Ukrainian military to 800,000.
They don't get into NATO.
They can't get into NATO ever. And there was, I don't know, there was something else too. Several other things, in fact. But interesting that they gave all those concessions. And when they were not willing to do any of it before, Zelensky was really hardcore on, no, I'm not giving up any of it. And
the world
here we
has turned on that war.
It changed. Yeah, it changed a lot since the days of his defiance. President Trump said when he was aboard Air Force One, we're making progress. Asked what points of disagreement remain, he said standard things, but people are starting to realize it's a good deal for both parties. Yesterday morning, Karoline Leavitt wrote on X, over the past week, the United States has made tremendous progress towards a peace deal by bringing both Ukraine and Russia to the table. There are a few delicate but not insurmountable details that must be sorted out and will require further talks between Ukraine, Russia, and the United States. No immediate reaction from Russia, of course, the invading force, to what was agreed to in Abu Dhabi. And there were no details from U.S. or Ukrainian officials about what is the latest proposal. But people are speculating on some of the things. And part of the speculation was that they're giving up land, but not 20%. Right. If you don't want to lose Kiev and all the rest of Ukraine, this might be the only move for them.
Right.
They're not doing well right now. We've given them less than they were getting before, and they're not able to sustain what they had before. So I don't know. I don't know if they could count on Europe to keep this thing going for them. Doesn't look like it. So I think
no, it does not. Although I don't think they are. That's what I mean. Things have changed. They've all said that they, at one point or another, that they would be behind them, and we're behind Ukraine, and we're yay Ukraine, and now it's like. We're behind you, but we were behind you because the United States was behind you. Mm-hmm. And now the United States isn't behind you, so we're still behind you, but not really.
We're more behind you than we are the Russians, but we're not quite as passionate about it as we once were. I'm not necessarily ready to change my my logo on my Facebook page to the Ukrainian flag anymore. Probably not going to do that.
It's going to go down. That's coming down.
It's coming down, yeah. And I'm not going to fly it at the car dealership anymore. Okay, I'm going to maybe put up the American flag back up.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was just stupid anyway. I never understood it. You're that into Ukraine? They canceled elections, right?
Right.
You were all worried about the demise of democracy. The guy canceled the election.
Well, you have to.
You have to. You do. To. You can't have an election during a war. No country ever has. Am I right? No, I'm not right. That is not accurate.
That is not accurate?
It's not.
Oh.
No, it's happened.
I missed that day in history.
Yeah, weird. All right, Mike in Indiana. You're on the Blaze. Hi.
Bingo!
Oh. Congratulations. Congratulations.
You see how much you got me? You got me just wanting to say bingo.
General Kelly. I'd love to see him come back for a court-martial.
Would we though?
Yeah, it'd be
But
fun.
it's not going to happen.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
don't.
It's not.
I think the law states that a sitting congressman cannot be called back to active duty.
Oh, that may be. I don't. That very well may be because I know the FBI is investigating him, and the Department of War is investigating him, and the Department of Justice is investigating him. And it sounds good to say we're going to bring him back and court-martial, make him active duty so we can.
But they won't really
court-martial
do
him.
that.
Right, but as a Marine, I just think it's disgusting. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, what he did,
Yeah.
or the fact that they're not calling him back.
Both.
Yeah, both.
But what he did was just reprehensible.
It was
Yeah. Yes, it was.
absolutely right.
Every one of them.
Thanks, Mike.
Every one of them.
Hey,
that made that video.
anyone who's ever served and taken that vow
Mhm.
knows what a legal order is and knows what an illegal order is.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
You don't have to tell us.
Right.
If you're intelligent enough to take that oath and are allowed in, you are intelligent enough to know what an illegal order is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thanks for the call, Mike.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And look,
Really pissed me off.
I, like I said, it sounds good, but I don't. Twofold, right? Maybe they can't do it. It's just Trump bolstering, which is fine, I'm fine with. And I like this, I like the sound of it. And they're all running scared with their tail between their legs. Well, it could be that we just meant kinda, They just thought they'd be able to make this video and nobody would say anything. Be okay. We can do whatever we want. There's going to be no backlash. No, well, there is going to be when you're doing something like that.
Because there's no reason for it. There haven't been any illegal orders to the military. What are you even doing? Why are you pretending there are?
Right.
They're just trying to hurt Trump. What they're trying to do is get the military to not listen to him.
Yeah.
When the time comes, when they do receive orders from Trump, now you've created that little
seed of doubt. Is this legal?
Legal, or should I be looking into this? Should I do it? I mean, that's despicable.
It sure is.
Despicable. You have harmed the U.S. military. Hey, look, if this was Republicans during the Obama administration saying, hey, we just want to say to the U.S. military, you don't have to obey any illegal orders from anybody. Can you imagine?
The uproar would have been. Those people would have
out
been
of their minds.
tried for treason.
Including douchebag Mark Kelly, including that guy. And so it's despicable. He knows exactly what he was doing.
Darn right he does.
He said on Rachel Maddow, if we ever get anybody in here to be able to play the clips.
I see people
on TV.
running by back and
Are
forth. So
people running by?
We're diligently working
good.
on
Okay.
that ASAP, yes.
It's a 3-alarm fire. Boost it to 5-alarm, if you would. Because we need the...
we do love
need
you,
the video.
Blaze Radio.
We do. But all our clips are video today, so if I would have known nobody was going to show up, I would have put them in here.
Right.
But anyway, when he was on with Maddow, and he said, I didn't say anything controversial. What BS?
Right.
You know what you were doing.
Exactly what you were doing.
You know what you were doing. And for him to act all smarmy and smug.
Every one of them has.
It pisses me off.
Every one of them has. There's no question about it.
So I would love it if he was brought back in court-martial. They're not going to do that because he's fairly popular. He's big in Arizona. They love him. He was an astronaut. Everybody loves astronauts, including me. I love that astronaut, but I do love astronauts. So they're not going to.
Now, plus it makes, I think it may turn him into, it highlights it more, makes him a star even more to the left.
Yeah.
If they were to do that. And so, it just kind of.
And you know what? Maybe he's setting up a presidential run.
Well, he's the guy that Obama wanted, right?
He wanted him for vice president, I think, right?
Well,
But
no. I mean, when Biden stepped down and Kamala was anointed, I think
put Mark Kelly in there.
I think Mark Kelly was
Maybe.
Obama's guy.
Maybe
other than Kamala,
could be
originally. That's why they held out so long because he was
that
pissed.
Does sound
he was
familiar.
pissed because they just anointed Kamala.
Yeah.
I think he was. Anyway, he's definitely one of their guys. Could he beat Trump? No.
No.
Could he beat J.D. Vance?
I hope not. No. Not the way it looks
could he
today.
beat Ron DeSantis?
No. I mean, a lot of things can happen between now and 28, but I don't think so. In fact, they don't have anybody who could beat any of those aforementioned people right now.
No, they don't.
They don't. Unless somebody really kicks into gear. And then it could happen because Bill Clinton did. Back in 1992.
Yeah.
He was about where Wes Moore is right now. 1 or 2% of the people even knew who he was. And then he won the presidency. Yeah. So.
You're right. But I feel like times are a little bit different now.
Yeah.
And by a little, I mean a lot. Mm-hmm. We are inundated with a lot more information about everyone now.
Yeah.
And so it's difficult for someone just to show up.
Yeah. And become the person.
I still believe in hope. Do you? Okay. Fox plays that one clip. I listen to one of their morning shows driving in from time to time, and they play an old Clinton inauguration speech clip where he's still from a place of hope.
Oh, brother.
When he was in the Hope Arc.
From a place of hope.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping for fat chicks. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for another.
And he got it.
Another fat chick to come into my life.
Yes, I
really want that.
And he got it.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah.
You go easy on the fat chick, too, but.
Well, that's what he likes. He likes the fat chicks.
Maybe plump. I'll give you a plump.
Okay, I'm looking for another plump chick.
Thank you.
Is that better, Jimmy?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Because I know you.
Thank you.
You are really sensitive.
Thank you. That's why there's a line in this show.
Your sensibilities are very tender, and everybody knows that. So, I don't want to offend any of your sensibilities at all.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Also, in international news that could result in war, Japan has taken a hard stand on behalf of Taiwan. Have you seen any of that?
I have not.
Kind of a critical moment developing in the Asia Pacific. There was a phone call, I guess, that happened day before yesterday between Xi Jinping and President Trump, and Xi Jinping was all pissed off about Japan's stance on if Taiwan's attacked, we're duty bound to go in and help them.
Oh, wow. I don't know that. I mean, I knew that they had spoken and they are going to meet next year and have a state visit. He's supposed to come and we're going to lay out the state visit for him. And Trump said he was going to go to China. But I did not know about Japan because Japanese, they just have, they got a brand new leader, right? A new ruler. A lady, a female. I can't remember her name, but she's the head of the country now.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And apparently, she's taken a really pro-Taiwan stance because she said Taiwan security is Japan's security.
Wow.
That's strong. And and obviously that pissed off China because they're fixing to take it over.
Yeah.
and
they've been fixing to take it over.
Have. Yes, they have. And they don't want anybody intervening at all. They don't want us to intervene. They don't want Japan. They don't want anybody else getting into their business, what they consider to be their business. We're just taking back the country that's always been ours in the first place.
Supposed to call it Taiwan, right?
No, you're supposed to call it Chinese Taipei. So you bastard, how dare you?
Right.
You've just insulted 1.4 billion people. How do you feel about that? You don't care, do you? You don't care.
No, I don't.
I love Chinese people too, but come on.
Thank you.
But still. Okay.
No, I don't.
It's a long way to the well, but it's worth it every time.
Absolutely, it is.
Worth it every
time.
Single time. So, do you know, Japan claims that Taiwan security is their security, but do you know that we do not have a treaty with them?
I always thought that we did, and then I heard from someone named Pat Gray that we didn't.
Yeah.
And I took your word for it.
It's worth noting.
I took your word for it because I didn't do my own homework.
Do some homework on that. That agreement ended in the 70s or something.
See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I barely care about Taiwan. And I should.
No, you should.
I should. I know I should.
It's really important.
But again,
really important.
I barely care.
Yeah. I think that's probably true for a lot of people. Do you know they produce something like 80% of the computer chips in the world?
And good.
Yeah. And
thank you.
I mean, you don't want China to control that, too. China controls all of the precious metals. They control the then you'd have them controlling Taiwan's chip making.
Well, gosh darn it, then Taiwan's troubles is our trouble.
Except no. I don't want to go that far. I do want China to wonder about it, though. But our official policy, which is incredible to me, it's incredible.
We've been told all along that our policy was
China
was
one.
That.
Is China one. That means one China. That means Taiwan is part of China. That's our official policy. And I thought
it was just the opposite.
I thought it was the opposite, too, for a really long time.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people believe we have some kind of military agreement with them.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't have an intervention situation where if you're attacked, we definitely intervene. That's not a thing.
Boy, that's certainly...
Everybody thinks it is.
Sure is.
Yeah, but fortunately it's not. I don't want to be bound to that. I mean, I don't want Taiwan to be overwhelmed by China, but do I want war with China? Not really. I really don't.
But the computer chips.
I know, the computer chips. I know. There are some really important aspects. And, you just care about... I mean, you don't, but I care about the people of Taiwan. And
I kind of care. I do. I kind of care.
So you don't want to see them overwhelmed by China, but...
No, you don't.
I don't know at what point you cross a line and it's going too far. I mean, do we provide them with military hardware, I suppose? Provide them with moral support?
I mean, we're already there.
We're behind you. Good luck, you guys. No, we're going to be saying nothing but positive things about you. We're behind you all the way.
Hey, those Japanese soldiers are good. Get those in here. I mean, we do have military bases there, right? I mean, we have...
I don't know if we have them on the island. Probably. We certainly do in Japan.
Right.
But I don't know if we do in Taiwan. I would imagine we've got base. We don't on Taiwan.
We don't have any military bases in Taiwan?
Interesting. Out of the 700 some we have, none are in Taiwan, huh? Interesting. That is interesting. Are you looking it up because you don't trust it?
I don't.
You don't trust Lance's information that he just whispered. But, yeah, he sounded pretty confident. No base in Taiwan.
Okay.
You fighting anything yet? At least get an AI response by now.
Taiwanese military bases. Yeah, because they just got done messing with one of our people, right?
Taiwan?
Yeah, wasn't it Taiwan that was messing with one of the ministers or something that was on the base?
I don't know. Not that I know of. Not if there's no bases in Taiwan. I don't. No,
that didn't happen.
I don't think that happened.
Yeah, that didn't happen. All right. Okay, so this military base, I need U.S. military bases.
It's interesting, though, because we're in a really precarious place right now as far as world diplomacy. Things could go south very quickly, and we could be in the middle of a really hot war with China or Russia or who knows, some major enemy. So what does it say about our bases in Taiwan?
U.S. forces in the immediate vicinity of Taiwan.
Yeah, so we must not have
under
any.
the Taiwanese Defense Command. So
okay, all right.
That doesn't...
I mean, we've got Okinawa, we've got Japan, we've got all those islands that we took in World War II, and a lot of them became territories, and so, yeah. I mean, we're close enough.
U.S. military support for Taiwan in 5 charts.
Support. Thank you. That's a moral support.
Most of it is right.
Yeah. We're behind you. Hey, you guys, good luck.
We're sitting right over here. Take care. I want to reiterate, Lance is 100% correct.
Yes.
There's no officially acknowledged permanent United States military bases currently in Taiwan.
Okay.
Officially.
Yeah. No official.
That's what it says. Which
means we've got special ops there, probably.
Yeah,
right?
So Lance is wrong.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. That's what I hear.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We can't do a break here? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, all right.
All right. So we just go indefinitely?
Just keep going.
Babbling endlessly?
Just keep going.
Thanks for being with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Did you see this DEI judge in Chicago who released that chronic felon and shouldn't have, and was warned by the prosecutor not to, and she did anyway? And it was Lawrence Reed, the guy who set the woman on fire on the subway system in Chicago.
Was it him that had 72 priors or 48 priors?
Yeah, 70 priors.
Because I was going to say 48.
70 priors. And she's like, let him go. I can't keep him just because you want me to.
Oh, right. I can't keep everyone.
What?
I can't keep everyone.
Well, I'm not asking you to keep everyone. This guy, keep him.
That's Chicago's way, right? I mean, even the mayor is saying that. We can't incarcerate our way to safety.
Right. You can.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
You keep certain people off the street. Like this freak who's obviously deranged, and you just let him go because you can't keep everyone. And so he promptly goes out on the Chicago train system on the loop and sets a woman on fire. And she's now in the hospital fighting for her life around Thanksgiving. That's where her family's spending Thanksgiving this year, at the hospital. It's unreal. I mean, the prosecutor practically begged her, please, don't let this guy go. Jeez. It could not protect the victim or the community from another vicious, random, and spontaneous attack if you let him go. And she did anyway. How are there no repercussions for this? When you see a judge like this, and they've done this, and it's resulted in the crime that just happened, I think that judge needs to be removed from the bench. They're clearly not capable of judgment.
Yeah,
right.
And I don't, But then you're walking down a road where you're going to hold these judges, accountable for something that's unforeseen, really. So if they're...
Is it unforeseen when a guy's committed 70 felonies?
Well, and that's the thing. But are we following some sort of statute that's been written? And I don't know.
Use common sense, okay? If the guy's so violent and so antisocial that he can't stay out of jail and he can't stop committing felonies, then you need to incarcerate him permanently. Leave him in there.
Oh, you're the ruler of all now?
Yeah.
Okay, you've decided that
I've just taken
there's
over.
No law.
I've just taken it over.
finally got rid of.
Yeah.
Who legitimately said he was going to disobey the president's orders.
All right. Right.
Under oath.
Man, talk about a general who needs to be dismissed.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I mean, he should have been tried for
Should've.
treason. He was still holding office.
Ah, that's right. Would have been tried for treason.
He should have.
George Washington didn't mess around with that kind of stuff. George Washington hung a guy on the town green, I think it was. I don't think it was on his lawn. A lot of people say it was right out on his front lawn. I don't think he did that at home.
It was the town park. It was the town park.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was the park or the town green, as they call them in New England. All right. Let's go to Shane in Florida. Shane, welcome.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
This is first time trying this. I normally listen to the podcast later in the morning.
Nice.
But I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to you guys. You guys really make my day. And I want to say, Jeffy, you being on the show full-time now, it adds a lot. And you are a huge addition to
Easy.
the program.
Easy.
That's
Easy.
beautiful, Shane. Thank you.
Easy.
That was very beautifully put.
Really appreciate your call.
You're a huge addition.
No, I heard what he said. No, I heard what he
to the
said.
show.
Yeah, no, I got it. I
wanted it to sink in. And let you know how appreciated you are.
Yeah,
that was
nice
great.
of Shane to call.
Thanks, Shane. Stacy in Florida, welcome.
Hi, everybody. I wanted to mention, I think Pat was trying to sneak by his birthday last week, and nobody celebrated, and
We had
I
cake.
just wanted to wish you a happy belated birthday.
Thank
and,
you. Thank you.
And I love Jeffy on every day, and I wanted to wish the two people that care about this show a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
And a very Merry Christmas.
Oh,
And the same to you,
thank
Stacy.
you.
Thanks a lot.
we
Appreciate
had
it.
cake for his birthday. What are you
Yeah,
talking- we
I don't know if that
celebrated?
was that on the air?
I don't
Did they
know.
I think it came up once, but yeah, it did happen. I turned 35 last week.
It's a big number.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big number.
It is. It's hard to get used to.
Yeah, mid-30s.
Mid-30s now.
Tough.
Eventually, pretty soon now, I'm going to be middle-aged, and it's a big change
I remember
in your life.
the first 2 or 3 times I turned 35.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
It's been, what, 206 times
Who keeps
since?
track?
Yeah, nobody keeps track. Don't worry about it. You truly are like an old woman. You just will not say to anyone how old you are, right? I mean, no one supposedly knows except us.
No,
Because,
you don't, though.
Yes, because we saw your junior high, your junior high. What are they called? The thing.
Yearbook.
The yearbook. Yeah. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of yearbook. All right. Make sure you go check out our website. Ours, meaning Keksi.com. Keki. Sign up for both our email and our SMS list. You know what an SMS list is?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah,
What is it?
It sank at the same time
explain that to me.
it sank the same time the Titanic sank. I'm not
Oh, okay.
We're still getting a
It
signal
was
from
the
that
good
thing.
ship SMS?
We're still getting a signal from that thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Cool.
But we're dropping our special Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. And the only way to be notified about those lightning deals is through SMS. So I guess that's text, right? Essentially. I don't know why Sean put SMS here. We're going to text you. So don't miss out on that. We're also switching our menu over to our Christmas cookies on Black Friday, and that means that a bunch of cookies will be leaving the menu, like the sweet potato pie, the Boston cream pie, the banana nut Nutella. So those will be going away. This is your last couple of days to get those. And then those are going to be replaced with the Christmas box, which you can pre-order right now. And I highly recommend you do that because they're about half gone already, just on the pre-orders. So you probably won't get one if you wait till Monday. I wouldn't. But the new Christmas cookies, cinnamon roll. Oh, that cinnamon roll cookie is delicious.
Sounds good.
Salted caramel is back.
Nice. That's my favorite.
Chocolate ginger cookie. The eggnog, something called the polar bear, which is peanut and caramel.
Ooh.
Peanut butter and caramel. There's a peppermint fudge. Also back the sugar lemon cookie, the Texas sheet cake. I mean, the snickerdoodle are all really, really good.
Yeah.
Which is why Jim gave us a 5-star review. He said, extraordinary quality in customer service and fun. Our very first shipment arrived so fast we couldn't believe it. Several of our flavors were so insanely great, we ordered more immediately. Love that. Thanks, Jim. Great selection, options for the entire family's taste buds. So glad we found this company, and we look forward to being repeat customers.
All right.
You can be the same. You can do the same at Keksi.com, KEKSI.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed is here.
So everything works now, right? And do we have people to run it and everything? Okay, so we're back to fairly normal. And it only took like an hour of the show. That's not bad.
It's not even an hour.
It's not even an hour. 48 minutes.
You're whining.
When we probably didn't alert people that the show starts at 6 Central Time. We didn't give them enough notice on that. It's a whole new thing.
It's a holiday week.
Well, it's only been going on for 8 years. How do you got to get used to it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
So.
I do it.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to get me a beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that was the problem.
All right. We were just talking about the judge in Chicago. Then we got Chicago's mayor talking about we can't incarcerate our way out of violence.
That's exactly what
you mentioned a few minutes ago.
I mean, people were quick to point out, but Brandon is such a doofus anyway.
Yeah. Here he is.
We cannot incarcerate our way out of violence.
Yeah, you can.
We've already tried that. And we've ended up with the largest prison population in the world without solving the problems of crime and violence. The addiction on jails and incarceration in this country, we have moved past that. It is racist, it is immoral,
No, it's not.
it is unholy, and it is not the way to drive violence down.
Wow, I can't stand this guy. I can't even stand to look at him. Wow. What a buffoon. Here he is from a city where he's got one of the highest murder rates in the world. He's got a crime rate that is through the roof. He's got a disintegrating infrastructure. And he's tried to blame all of their problems on President Trump.
Yeah.
And people who want to incarcerate criminals.
Right. What
are you supposed to do? What's the alternative to that? What do? You give him a slap on the hand and say, please don't do this anymore? All right, go home. Is that what you're supposed to do? What do you do?
I guess so. And we saw what happened to the 72 times that they tried that.
Yeah.
With this particular criminal that
set the woman on fire.
Burned the lady in Chicago.
Jeez.
And it didn't work.
Then there was a protest song. I love the protest songs.
Yes, this is anytime there's a protest song.
We're there for it.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
I meant we're there for it.
And we're there for
problem solved. Outside of an ICE facility in Chicago.
Okay.
And again, a bunch of old hippies.
We shall not be moved. We shall
what an embarrassment. Oh, my gosh.
That's planted by the water.
We shall not be moved.
Everybody!
Standing up for justice.
We shall not be moved. Yeah!
Standing up for justice. We shall not be moved.
Like a tree that's planted by the water.
We shall not be moved. Look at this crowd. Huh?
Look at them.
Oh. Look
That's
at
a happy crowd, too.
Oh, man.
They're loving the music.
Oh, man. I mean, these are old 60s protesters.
Same hippies that were protesting the Vietnam War. Just looking for something else to protest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pathetic.
And I don't know that any of these particular protesters are getting paid, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, probably.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Probably. Wow.
I mean, You have to get paid if you're going to go out and perform.
Well, right. And especially when you're performing that well, you expect to be paid for that kind of performance.
And I didn't see a tip jar, so they're getting paid.
Oh, man. How do you do that? How do you do that?
I don't know.
What are those women, 65, 70 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
like a tree by the water.
You won't be moved because you can't. You can't move. You're too old and decrepit, and somebody's got to wheel you out of there when you're done. So it's not a surprise, really.
Everybody at the home, we shall not be moved. Just terrible. Terrible.
There's no shame anymore. That's the problem. Because if there were, you couldn't perform like that in the middle of the street. You just couldn't do it. You'd just be too embarrassed. But again, there is none of that.
No, they
on
are
the left,
not.
especially.
They are not.
Oh, it's
that
agonizing.
Is for sure.
And speaking of no shame, Eric Swalwell claims that America is lawless.
Where is the rule of law in the United States today?
It's a lawless United States. The Department of Homeland Security should just change its name because that's not what they are doing right now as they chase our immigrant community. But we have to, as Democrats, make it clear to Republicans as we seek and intend to go into the majority that they are going to have to answer for this, and it's all coming out. Because I promise you, right now, they think they're invincible. They let these ICE agents be invisible, and they don't think we have the balls to hold them accountable. Because they look at the way we've acted in the past, where we didn't flex when we had power. And it's not about retribution. It's about accountability.
Do I have X-ray vision? Is that what it is?
It's about accountability. Now, so this guy is talking about having the majority, but he's leaving. Right? He's running for governor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And how great would he be for California?
Oh, wow.
Pat Gray, Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
You know what? There's a little incident with apparently a relative of Karoline Leavitt. I think it's her sister-in-law, just arrested and detained because apparently she's here illegally. And what is that? They're going to make a big deal out of this, but doesn't that show you that they don't care who's here illegally? They don't care who your relative is. They're going to enforce the law.
Plus, this is like brush with greatness, right? So she's the woman is the mother of Caroline's nephew.
Which I think means it's her brother's wife.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that it's her sister-in-law? Isn't that a little easier? It's the mother of the nephew of Karoline Leavitt's
So if we put the 18 minutes together along with the 7 minutes together, you got 22 minutes. You sell it with 8 minutes of ads, you got 30 minutes.
So it's either it's either her sister-in-law, or
what else? I think it's her sister-in-law.
Yeah.
I think that's
where we're at. Right, that's where we're at.
Yeah. Supposedly she hasn't talked to her for years. I don't know. But they will tell you, well, she's been here a long time. Okay, and your point? So she's been breaking the law for decades, so let her continue to break the law. I got it. All right, good. Okay, that makes sense. Now, they said in the article.
Oh, former sister-in-law, too, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Former sister-in-law.
Oh, there you go. All right. So, the article tried to make it hideous because she's been here trying to build a stable life the whole time she's been here. Well, why didn't she become legal then? That would have helped a lot. Become legalized, and then you don't have to worry about it. Then nobody's going to come and arrest you. Stop breaking our laws.
Well, she didn't break the law until she let her visa expire in 1999.
Oh, okay. So she's only been breaking it for 26 years.
So why don't you back off her?
All right. I will now. I didn't realize it was 1999. Okay, never mind. No problem. Nothing to see here. Move along. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. And they keep trying to make this out like, the big bullies in the government are just hassling innocent people. There was another attempt to get sympathy for the plight of another deported illegal who got a little community note on X. The New Yorker reported an undocumented Jamaican national was going to a prison facility in Eswatini, which is a southern African nation, and it's one of the third nations. You're going to go to a third party because you don't want to go back to your home country. So we've got some options for you. You can go to Uganda, I think. You can go to El Salvador. You can go to Eswatini. So if you don't want to do any of those things, get yourself legal. All right. But here's how they put it. Here's how the illegal put it. It helped me imagine how the slaves might have felt going to another land in shackles and chains. So there was a little community note posted underneath that said, by the way, Orville Etoria has multiple serious felonies, including armed robbery and murder. He held a U.S. lawful permanent resident status, which can and was revoked following his criminal convictions. So he was being allowed to stay under Biden, and then Trump decided, you know what? We got a thief and a murderer. Let's revoke their resident
and why
status.
do we have to pay for them?
And get them out.
Let's pay them, get them out.
I mean, and yet they continue to try to whitewash all of this and say it's okay. The New York Times has tried to gin up sympathy for illegals. There was an article contrasting the lives of Romeo Perez Bravo from Guatemala and Dan Kluver, the man whose identification records were stolen by Romeo to secure employment for himself in the Midwest. Kluver was forced to pay thousands of dollars because of this illegal to resolve the tax debts that had been racked up by this illegal alien. And the New York Times is trying to say, it was just a survival tactic.
Oh.
Wait, okay, so he stole my identity, rang up all kinds of debt and taxes under my name that I had to pay, and now he's the victim? That was just a survival tactic for him? Yeah. Do you know that identity theft is a felony? So stop trying to tell me that they're not committing any crimes here.
That's why they have the $900 limit on theft, right, at stores, because it's a survival technique. People are stealing food that they need to eat and diapers and baby food.
It's like these are all Jean Valjean people just trying to get a little crust of bread,
right?
Just to get themselves fed.
Exactly right.
That's all they're doing, right. Trying to live.
Sure. One hand was the flat screen TV. The other hand was the diapers. Okay. Survival technique.
Yeah.
Survival technique.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe they stole the TV so they could sell it and pay for food. You ever thought of that?
I did.
No, you didn't. You didn't, because you're too shallow and you're a hateful American who lives high on the hog.
Yeah, as
like
a whitey.
So many other
you just don't
whitey
understand
Americans.
It. Yeah, you just don't understand
you're
it.
despicable. Okay, you're just despicable.
Thank you.
So it continues to be this battle between, and then they try to label Trump as the lawless one. Who was it we just played that said it's lawlessness?
Swalwell.
It was Eric Swalwell. Wait. He's the lawless one. He's trying to enforce U.S. law. You're trying to get him not to.
ISIS is just invisible. That's what they just show.
ICE? Yeah, they're invisible. You can't see. That's weird that you can't even see them. That's weird because I've seen them before. Do I just have some kind of special sense or something?
Maybe they just started using the invisibility because I'm pretty sure that they were being jumped and protested against when they showed up. And that meant someone saw them, right?
Wow, you would think so.
Yeah.
Unless he did it through radar.
Oh.
Like bats. Or sonar or radar, whatever it is they use.
Yeah.
It kind of bounces off and so they know that you're there.
Yes. That's correct.
It's just so frustrating what's going on right now. And, President Trump is trying desperately to get the country back to where it should be, on a legal footing and fair for everybody, because it's not fair that people who shouldn't be here in the first place are getting special treatment and American citizens are not. And that's never discussed by Democrats, ever. They don't care.
Nope.
Speaking of which, speaking of not caring, Greta Van Thunberg was in Venice. She didn't care about what was going on in Israel with the slaughter of Israelis.
She's done with that.
She's done with that.
She's already done that. She's already done that. We've helped the Palestinians.
Yeah. Now she's moved on back to the climate change garbage, I guess. And so she dumped dye in the Venice Grand Canal.
Yeah.
She tried to dye it green. Is that environmentally friendly?
Well, Venice certainly thought it wasn't.
They didn't appreciate it,
They
right?
did not appreciate it at all.
Cut 8.
Well, this cut just shows them dumping the dye.
Oh, yeah, there
in.
it is. Look, I mean, that's a lot. I was wondering, okay, well, did she just stand on the shore?
No, it was a lot.
No, they're dumping it from the boat.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And look at that. Yeah, they messed up a lot of it. We know how long that lasts? That's really
it was a long time, because so there's other footage of tourists going through and seeing it. It was.
So only she matters, right?
That's correct.
And the little friends that are with her. And then they did the fountain, too. Oh,
correct.
Man, look at that. Oh, that's despicable. It's a word we're using a lot this morning because it applies to a lot of these situations.
So Venice kicked them all out.
Good.
For their act of vandalism, even though they were protesting, ecocide. And they kicked them out. They can't be in Venice for at least 2 days. They were fined 150 euros from the city.
So you're helping the environment by hurting the environment.
I mean, that's their argument.
Does that make sense at all to anybody? Asinine. And look at her with her, I guess, with her He-Man haircut.
He shall not be moved. Ecocidio.
Unreal. Look at that. That's really terrible. That is really terrible. But only her sensibility matters. And I guess they can do whatever they want. It's like when they throw stuff on works of art and all of that kind of stuff.
Right.
Who do you think you're influencing in a positive way here? Anybody? Because that's not working.
Yeah, I don't know who they think they're influencing.
Wow.
Certainly doesn't work for me. The stopping traffic, the destroying property, or at least attempting to destroy property. It doesn't work. I'm not on your side.
Let's get her on the show. Let's get her on the show and talk her down from all this. I think we could convince her how stupid she is.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be great? She'd never come on the show, but
that would be awesome.
I would love it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I would spend the whole show with her.
Look, I'm all for this ecocide that she's promoting. Let's get her on. I am. Yeah, well, we do it every year in Chicago for the stupid St. Patrick's Day. She can't do it for one day in Venice. Come on now.
Is that what they call it? Ecocide?
Yeah.
Is that what she calls it?
I think so. Yeah.
That doesn't seem helpful to the environment. Again, you're committing ecocide?
No, she's not committing. We are.
We are. Okay.
We are.
What is she doing to the water
She's
canal?
bringing light to the subject. Okay? By tying it green.
Okay.
Wow. What don't you understand about that?
Oh, I just said I don't understand. That stupid action. That's really ridiculous. It's like throwing tomato soup on the Mona Lisa. I don't get that
either.
You're not helping.
Makes no sense at all.
Throwing a milkshake on a politician or whatever, that's not helpful.
Right.
Dumping garbage in the middle of an intersection like they did.
Just isn't.
It's just not helpful.
It just isn't.
I don't like it. Sitting your ass down in the middle of the freeway to stop traffic when somebody needs to go to work or go to school or go to the hospital or whatever.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, I
hate that.
It's to the point where if you get run over, oh well.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
I don't want you to get run over on purpose, but if it happens, and it will eventually, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have been in the freeway.
Right.
You know? A freeway is for the cars. It's not for you to sit your stupid moronic butt on.
With your little sign.
Yeah. That's just asinine. And so that is thinning of the herd right there.
That is.
That is thinning of the herd.
Sorry.
Sorry. You shouldn't have done that.
Sorry, you should not have done that.
Should not have done that. All right, let me tell you about American Giant. when you pull on a hoodie or a T-shirt, you shouldn't have to wonder where it was made, like Taiwan. I mean, they make really good computer chips. I don't want my clothes coming from there. Or how it was put together. American Giant makes its gear right here in the U.S. from top quality materials and with strong and beautiful craftsmanship. So every piece lives up to what made in America really means. You'll feel the difference in the heft of the fabric, the attention to detail, the way it holds its shape wash after wash. I love that when it holds its shape. If you buy it elsewhere, it's not going to. American Giant isn't chasing the lowest cost. What they're doing is building something that is made to last and something that's worth owning. When you support American Giant, you're not just buying clothes. You're helping to back a company that believes in its workers. It's in factories here at home and in doing things the right way. In a world of fast fashion and throwaway apparel, American Giant stands apart. It's smart, sustainable, timeless, and built with pride. Your wardrobe gets upgraded and your values are honored at the same time. Buy American today at American-Giant.com. Save 20% when you use my name, Pat, at checkout. That's American-Giant.com. Use the promo code PAT at checkout.
Pat Gray Unleashed. Sarcasm with 0 calories returns after this.
Welcome. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Got a couple of tweets here. New Bomb Turk tweets, people who were never slaves want money from people who never owned slaves. Sounds fair to me.
Yeah, that's reparations, my friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Makes perfect sense, right?
Yes.
From Dirty Mule, you can't see ICE because they use the same cloaking device as MH370.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. You can see ICE. I've seen them with my own eyes. I've seen them. So I'm pretty sure you can see them.
Have you?
Yeah. I feel pretty confident about that. There. Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. Let's check with Jeffy now in the Fat Five.
All right. Let's do this. The turkeys have been pardoned. This year's presentation marks the 78th year of the tradition, which has continued through 15 successive administrations. The two birds, raised by Travis Pittman of North Carolina under the direction of the National Turkey Federation chairman and Butterball CEO Jay Jandrain. Their names, Gobble and Waddle, were selected via an online poll posted to social media by the office of the First Lady. And this is them before spending the night at the Willard International Intercontinental Hotel near the White House. Where they stayed. I mean, they stayed there the night before. The two birds are going to head back to North Carolina to live out the rest of their days. I don't know that I knew this, but I guess it makes sense. Like other turkeys before them, Gobble and Waddle are part of a special presidential flock hatched over the summer, according to the National Turkey Federation, and prepared in advance for the spotlight. A team trains the turkeys to be comfortable around crowds, bright lights, and loud sounds, and being handled during the pardon ceremony.
Does it train them not to poop on hotel beds?
I don't think it does.
Because that was my first thought. Did they really stay there, or were they removed right after that photo?
No,
Come on.
That's where they stay.
No, they
How
didn't.
dare you? That's where they stay.
Can you imagine what that would look like in the morning?
It doesn't matter. They're presidential meat.
All right.
They're part of the presidential flock, my friend. Okay?
Okay.
Now, this is a little bit about President Trump had to say pre-pardon as he went out and took the podium. He spoke for quite a bit, but this is, I think, one of my favorite parts.
Names of Gobble and Waddle. When I first saw their pictures, I thought we should send them, I shouldn't say this. I was going to call them Chuck and Nancy. But then I realized I wouldn't be pardoning them. I would never pardon those two people. I wouldn't pardon them. I wouldn't care what Melania told me. Darling, I think it would be a nice thing to do. I won't do it, darling. These are two of the largest turkeys ever presented to an American president. Over 50 pounds each. It's the largest we've ever had. And those are big turkeys. Are they as good as the normal-sized turkey? Better or as good? Do they tend to be a little fatty, maybe? No, he said no. He knows the turkey business. Anyway, despite their size, Secretary Kennedy has formally certified that these are the first ever Maha turkeys. I don't know if I agree with that. These are Maha. In other words, they could be fat, but they're still Maha. They've been fattened on a steady diet of grass, beef, to allow the smoothies and all of the other things that they've been eating for this occasion. This was a really big occasion. But they've eaten every fattening food that you can eat. We wanted to really make them special, and they really are. They're like record-setting. I've never seen a turkey that big before. Are they violent at all? Will they attack as
So he actually, and I don't know what happened to Waddle. Like Waddle, something happened to Waddle. Maybe he got in trouble at the hotel because as when Trump goes over to pardon him, only Gobble is there.
And now let's go and give Gobble, Waddle. Waddle, by the way, is missing in action, but that's okay. We'll pretend
I don't know
Waddle
what happened to Waddle.
The gift that they've been waiting for. And I'll move over, and I will just say
we
very
need to
nicely,
look into that.
Gobble,
What happened?
Pardon. Come on,
what
let's
happened?
say it in front of Gobble.
You know what? I bet the Mossad took it. I bet the Mossad, they're sticking Israelis.
Conspiracy.
They
What
took
happened
the
to Waddle?
turkey.
Gobble,
Yeah.
I just want to tell you this very important. You are...
Call Candace. See if it was the Israelis.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Israelis found out it was actually a male turkey, and they kidnapped it.
Wow, I looked to see it. Now I know. I missed that.
Now you know.
I missed that. I believe, saw those clips on YouTube because right now about half of American adults use YouTube and Facebook every single day. Those were also the only two sites that were used by a majority across all age groups. A new survey found that young people were far more likely to use YouTube. 68% of the 18 to 29-year-olds reporting using Facebook. Yeah, I mean, nobody uses Facebook really, but apparently they do use it every day. 95% who use YouTube. So 68% use Facebook, 95% use YouTube. So that's the most used social media overall. And Facebook has been trying to solve, the youth problem. They brought back old features like the pokes, and they made age-inclusive services with Facebook dating and Marketplace. But I guess they're trying to have success with Threads.
They're fortunate they have Instagram.
Yes.
That's what saves them.
Yes. Instagram,
They're really
definitely.
fortunate they bought that.
Yes.
That was smart.
Absolutely. Because TikTok...
Facebook's over. For the youth, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Is Meta's biggest competitor, and that expanded the user base here in the U.S. But and that's grown. There's a chart. This chart here shows the growth of the different social media platforms, and Threads is like at the bottom. Threads, they made the list initially, but it just made the bottom, and that's. Looks like this is what it looks like. And
so it looks a lot like you?
You can see
They did a chart that looks like Jeff Fisher?
Yeah, it was Pew Research.
Weird.
The chart.
Huh. Okay, and, we don't have that. We don't have that. Why would you have it?
Threads was at the bottom. And hello, Threads is at the bottom. Obviously, YouTube and Facebook. But I don't even know why Threads is like 8%
why would you even mention
whatever.
It?
Yeah,
it's nothing.
It's
nothing.
Really strange. I mean, the only thing is that he can say that he's got all these users, but they're not using it.
Right.
I'm legitimately a Threads.
Don't you have to get it if you get Instagram?
And you used to. Yeah, when it first started.
You changed that?
Yeah, but I mean, I believe I have Threads on my phone. I don't remember my password. I don't remember any of it. So I'm technically, I have
on
Threads.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not using it at all. For the first time, scientists have identified 4 ages at which the average human brain rewires. Ages 9, 32, 66, and 83.
How old is John Fetterman?
The resulting, I don't know.
Because he's definitely rewired.
I don't think this counts if you had problems.
Oh, okay.
Right? This is just average people because it transitions. They have 5 distinct stages of human brain development. They studied 3,800 people from babies to individuals aged up to 90 using MRI diffusion scans to examine how water molecules move through the brain. And they saw that from the birth to age 9, gray and white matter rapidly increase, and up through all the ages. And this is a new study. So, I mean, they're obviously saying that, the late aging begins at age 83 when connectivity decreases even further. So...
Okay.
There you go. You don't have to worry about it until you get to 83. In other health news, researchers found the Atlantic gray seal milk to be more chemically complex than human breast milk. Additional sugars and seal milk could boost human immune and gastrointestinal health, so I can't wait for that to be on the shelves. Man.
It's exciting.
How much do you want the Atlantic gray seal milk?
A lot.
Yeah.
I really do. I can't wait.
You'll be healthier for it, my friend. You'll be healthier for it.
More coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
I got some tweets here. Two Spirit Gerbil tweeting about the illegal alien. Commit murder, get deported. This is what the slaves must have felt.
Right?
Yep.
Right?
Exactly. So ridiculous. I'm a lickin' butter. Dear Gobble and Waddle, I'm going to eat your cousin tomorrow. Have a nice day. Or maybe brother, sister.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that. No, because they're part of the presidential flock.
Oh, that's right. It's probably a cousin.
They're not having the other turkeys that we're eating. Got nothing to do with them.
And from Tyler Morgan, maybe the French sent assassins after Waddle.
Oh yeah,
for his claims that Brigitte Macron is a man. And it's possible. You don't know.
No, we don't know.
We don't know.
And they didn't know here in Irving either. Did you know that they had I didn't realize this. We had or I said Irving, in Arlington, Texas, they had the world's strongest woman competition.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, I did hear about this.
Jamie Booker won the world's strongest woman competition in Arlington, Texas. And she was on the platform, proud victor. Proud victor. And the second place person who was there was very unhappy and stormed off.
Just because they couldn't compete? They couldn't compete against Jamie? Is that the problem?
Except no, because Jamie was a man. Pretending to be a woman.
Is that person pretending, or are they trans?
They're pretending.
They are. Oh, they're just pretending.
They're biological male. Well, I guess they're trans, but they're it's a biological.
They're trans.
Male. Yeah.
Because if they were just pretending, they'd take that title away and give it to a woman.
And that's exactly what they did.
Oh, they did?
They did. They claimed.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they claimed that they didn't know.
Good.
They didn't know, and that's what they said. They said that we didn't know, and now that we do, it's. And they gave the first place to the other lady.
Won. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, justice prevailed then.
Absolutely.
Even though there's no difference between a man and a woman, I don't know why it was even an issue, but. If you officially need to have a woman, whatever.
Right. It's the second place lady. Gosh darn, I want to tell you her name, and
because wasn't there I heard there was a difference of like 118 pounds or something.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the picture of them, there should be a picture of them on the podium. I mean, there's just a huge difference. No, there's an actual just a picture, one picture of all of them on the. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she did a lot more weight.
Yeah,
I was trying to find
it was over. I'm pretty sure it was over 100 pounds more.
Yeah. She was when they discovered that she was born a man.
Yeah. They took the title.
And they took it back. Yeah, they said, "Ooh, no, no, we didn't know. You got to have the."
Well, are they facing backlash now because they're such haters? Is that what's going on?
Probably
because they're transphobes now.
Probably,
huh? Sure hope so. Because wow, I mean, if you believe you're a woman, you're a woman
in today's world,
right?
Yes, that's absolutely right.
I mean,
that's absolutely right.
It's amazing how often this comes up, isn't it?
It is.
It's
and look,
incredible.
Remember the girl?
Because we're told, oh, that never happens. It happens all the time.
Remember the girl that had the issue in the gym, the Tish Hyman, and then we played a video of her in front of one of the other politicians wanting his word on trans issues and women in men in women's bathrooms, and she confronted Eric Swalwell. We had Eric Swalwell again out campaigning to be governor of California, and he ran into Tish Hyman, who wasn't having none of Eric and wanted her question answered.
Are there going to be men allowed in the women's room anymore? We need to know.
No woman should be harassed in a locker room. That's
answer straight. Are there going to be women? Are you against men in women's locker rooms and sports? That's all you need to answer.
I'm telling you, I
Please.
don't want men harassing you in a women's locker room.
I know.
That should not happen.
It's happening all around America. There are 45 women and there are 45 men in the women's prisons right now, raping them, picking them out like chickens. The trans men are not women, and they're raping women. So I don't care if you're on the Democrat side, the Republican side. We need to be on the women's side, people. It's happening to our girls. It's happening to our women. And I'm here to let everyone know that this is happening.
Love this.
Open your eyes.
Thank you. Stand up to it. There you go.
And he hasn't answered, by the way.
Black people.
Well, because I don't want to hear his answer. It's going to be stupid
You want to be
anyway.
the governor? You need to do something about it, because I promise you this: I will not be the last to see of Tish Hyman. Okay? Thank you. All right. I want to hear that. You're very handsome, by the way.
Wasn't she at another event?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that was the same woman.
Trans kids. There are no trans kids. There are just children. Stop transforming children. No one can make a decision that young. When I was 12, I would have transformed.
Good for her.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's abuse.
Yeah.
Don't trans children. Enough. It's abuse.
Enough.
Trans kids. There's no such thing. There's only men and women. Use your brain. Stop with this malarkey.
Good for her.
Right?
Wow.
As governor. I'm not going.
Most important issue.
Which is? What is the most important issue?
I cut him off there. I don't know. I don't know what he's babbling about, but I bet you it's not that.
Sleeping with Chinese spies? Is that the most important issue he's going to tackle? Because he already tackled that.
He did.
So we're set there, Eric. Thanks. Wow, she is powerful.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a woman who's unafraid. If we all had that kind of courage,
good for her.
This would stop. It would stop. Stand up to these politicians.
Yes.
Stand up in these places where they're teetering on the brink of absolute stupidity like this, and just speak truth. I mean, everything she said was true. Everything. And they weren't for her when she started talking about trans kids, which is incredible.
That's weird.
So you're okay transitioning a child at that age. They're capable of making that decision. Yeah, I'm in the wrong body. I need to switch my body to female.
I'm a transformer.
What?
Optimus Prime.
How about we wait on that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's wait on that. Okay?
You're not Spider-Man. You're not Optimus Prime. And guess what? You're not a boy or a girl if you're one or the other. You're not that.
When you're 21, if you still feel that way and you're outside the house, okay, I can't stop you. Right? But right now, no. There will be no transition.
Not going to do that.
Like she said, I mean, there can be no trans kids. There's just kids. That's really good. That's really great. And right in Eric Swalwell's face.
Right. That's what's so good about it.
Fantastic. Wow.
Enough.
Yeah. Oh, God. So frustrating. People have been so conditioned with this stuff. so propagandized and brainwashed with it. Oh, man. You mentioned AI a few minutes ago. From the McKinsey Global Institute, they just came up with a stat that's a little chilling. They say about 40% of American jobs could be replaced by AI, and soon. The American Consultancy's analysis found that robots and AI agents could automate more than half of U.S. work hours, both manual and cognitive, using technology available today. If companies redesign how they do things, most of the roles at risk involve the kinds of drafting, processing information, and routine reasoning that AI agents can do. Can they, though? I mean, they're still wrong a lot.
They're getting better. They
still make a lot of mistakes, though.
Yes, they do, and that's why they need human overlords for now. But they're still, companies are definitely
making the transition
already.
Talk about transitioning. They are transitioning to AI.
Right. And what we were talking, you mentioned AI. I think we were talking off the air because we're talking about, places we're building AI. President Trump is already, he's behind it, and he wants to up our game on AI dramatically. Mm-hmm. And all these places, these chip factories and AI factories, they all take power and water. Mm-hmm. And that's what we were talking about, off the air, because they're making side deals already from the power companies. We've got to find a way to power these plants so that when I walk home, my lights turn on, because I don't care. Mm-hmm. And what's going to happen is there'll be brownouts. Oh yeah, sorry, we needed it for the chip factory. We needed it for the AI factory.
How about no?
Right?
But that's going to happen.
And I don't know what else to do about it except you're going to be pissed, and then what else are you going to do about it? Nothing. You're going to sit in the dark and be pissed. And I don't want to do that.
You're going to be calling
but here's the thing.
The power company saying, why am I sitting in the dark? We had to reroute power to the AI units.
Yeah, we're going to do you should be back on in a couple hours.
Yeah, we're working on it. We got linemen working on it right now. You should be on by tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
If you look outside, you should see one of our trucks. Mm-hmm. If you don't, you will soon.
If they even answer the phone at that point, they'll probably have AI answer.
Then they do. Yeah. And they do. And my power company just directs you to go to their Facebook page. Well, they'll update you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice of them.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You've had other reports, too, of the same outage? Oh, okay. Well, that makes me feel better.
I know. And all you want to know is, when's it coming back on? Are you aware of it, and when's it coming back on?
And they obviously they do.
They're usually aware of it.
Absolutely, they're aware of it.
But when's it coming back on? That's what I really want to know. You know what we need to do is buy a generator. You need to get a generator, because there's going to be instances of this happening more and more. And if you don't have a generator, you're going to be sitting in the dark a lot.
Yeah.
And that's going to suck. A lot.
So if I'm sitting in the dark, can I just walk over to your place when the generator fires up?
If you can find it,
got power?
Yeah, if you can find it.
Yeah, that house over there's got power. Yeah, we're going over there.
I think a generator like that powers most of your house is one of the best investments you can make.
No question, but those aren't cheap.
They're not cheap at all. But I don't want one of those cheap ones. The ones you can get for...
Or you plug in a fan and an iron, and then you're done.
This will run your curling iron. Oh, okay. Well, that's really handy right now. What about all the computers and televisions and whatever else?
That's not going to do that.
No, I can't do that. What about the air conditioning?
Yeah, not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that. No. So that's why. You need something powerful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, of course, people who hear it in the neighborhood are going to come over.
You got to put silencers on that bad boy.
Jeez.
Got to build around that so you don't know. But, you're the only house in the neighborhood with lights on.
And they see that.
So
they're going to know. They're going to know.
But what they claim with AI taking over and robots taking over our jobs, what they claim is, and okay, I haven't necessarily seen proof of that, is that there will be jobs that we haven't even thought of created, for humans once AI starts taking over.
Well, that's what I hope.
Newer jobs will.
That's what we hope.
Right.
Right. Yeah. It's like when the automobile replaced the horse and buggy.
Correct.
They're going to put all the horse and buggy people out of business.
Right.
Yeah, but there's going to be jobs in the auto industry. So that's what you hope will happen.
Yes.
Once something's obsolete, something else will replace it in a higher tech. And that's how it usually almost always works. So, yeah, we shouldn't panic yet. But
now the argument against that would be, that was before the robots could do everything.
Right. Which you want one of those robots to do everything for you.
I want one bad. Not necessarily
They
everything.
Can't yet, though. I mean, you've seen how feeble they are.
I know.
They're stupid now. They're really stupid.
I know.
And maybe you want them to stay that way because...
That's true. That's true. I want them smart enough to, clean my bathroom and do the dishes. Mm-hmm. But I don't want them smart enough to tell me no.
Right. And it was really fun to see that huge, overhyped situation in Russia where they had this guy is really technologically advanced. Right. Watch him. He can walk out here, and he did a face plant immediately.
I know.
And they had to cover it up and drag it away.
I know. I did an overtime show here. You were either on vacation or were doing Glen Radio on the robots that all these companies are making. Mm-hmm. Dr. Peter Diamandis has this breakout of robots and from around the world and where they're at and how much they cost and how big they are. And you don't want to see an army of those things.
No.
You just don't. And we are going to. We are going to.
That's a happy thought. Thank you, Jim.
We are going
Appreciate
to.
That.
You don't want it.
So iRobot will be a real thing.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, well, good. Well, good.
Yeah.
As long as they obey the 3 big rules.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
It's not a thing. I think they're trying to make it a thing because I don't know, on one of these presentations, they were saying that is a rule.
The 3 laws.
Yeah, the 3 laws.
Yeah, the Asimov's laws or whatever they are.
Yeah. They can't harm humans. Are they going to go along with that? Of course not. No.
Oh, please.
There's no way. There's no way. So good luck, everybody.
Yeah, the robot that you have in your house probably will be under the 3 laws, right?
Maybe.
Not injure a human being through inaction or allow a human being to come to harm. Mm-hmm. Must obey the orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. And a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Right? I mean, that's in iRobot, right? I mean, that's why Will Smith hated them so, because the robot chose to save him and not the kid because he had a better chance.
What a good
survival.
guy he was.
Right.
He wanted to die rather than have the child die. That was
correct.
beautiful.
That was beautiful. What
a beautiful human being.
Whole thing. But if you think they're going to build soldiers, military robots that are going to follow, they're going to follow 3 laws, and those ain't it.
Right, that's true.
Law 1.
Well, they can't
kill.
be, right? Because you're going to kill people.
Yeah.
If you're a military robot, obviously. Yeah, a little chilling. Okay, good.
Happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Man, I am
everybody.
Oh, I mean it.
All right, tell me about Dr. Gale Ferguson on the whiteness pandemic.
Oh, yeah, well, this is from the University of Minnesota. And I'm not sure when this was, because they posted some paperwork, some pictures from the University of Minnesota that were sent from their whiteness page or their DEI page, and those are dated in 2021. That they have the different areas of what you're going to hear from this professor.
Okay.
And so, again, that's dated 2021.
Oh,
so
racism is a pandemic.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Sure.
Is it really? At birth, young children growing up in white families begin to be socialized into the culture of whiteness.
Yeah, she tells you.
You don't want that.
You don't
want whiteness.
You do not want that.
I mean, if you're white, I guess you can't have a culture?
You cannot.
Is that the deal?
You cannot.
Because everybody else does. Why?
Because Because.
Because.
Why
Okay.
don't you just let the doctors explain it to you,
Okay, let me let the doctor
We
explain.
posit that there is a whiteness pandemic behind the racism pandemic, and that this begins in the family system where young children are socialized into the culture of whiteness within
just said
white
that,
families.
yeah.
Our first recommendation is to remember that the whiteness pandemic is a pandemic.
It is a pandemic.
If you were born and raised in the
It
United
is.
States, especially in a white family, then
Right.
you've been raised in the pandemic,
Then you've
and
been-
you
oh.
can play a
Then you-
role in halting and reversing this pandemic. We have two specific recommendations to
What
that
are they?
end. The first is for white parents to invest time in their own racial identity development through joining an organization like Showing Up for Racial Justice or your local BLM chapter.
Okay. Come on. I mean, this is almost getting to the point of parody, isn't it?
Yeah, and like I said,
So stupid. Shut up.
The page from their website was dated 2021 because I feel like we're beyond the BLM stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
We've moved on from the BLM stuff. Now, they claim this is still up on their website, so maybe she hasn't, and maybe she's still preaching that in her classrooms. I don't know. But
Unbelievable.
We've heard from plenty of people this week about how bad Whitey is, and, people need to realize that your whiteness is a problem. Okay.
All right. That's pathetic. Can you imagine? Again, roles reversed. If we're talking about the black epidemic,
I know.
How would that be received? Really well, I think.
I know.
Wouldn't it? Jeez.
I don't know if we have time for this, but I'm glad that in Pennsylvania, there's no more hair discrimination. I don't know. We don't have to play the whole thing.
Hair discrimination?
You heard me. Okay. No more hair discrimination.
All right.
Today, when I sign the Crown Act into law, that will be the next step in making good on that promise of bringing about real freedom for all Pennsylvanians.
This public policy campaign is my brainchild in a nationwide effort I have led since 2018, determining it was necessary to change the law to help redress the long-standing and problematic practice of racial discrimination in the form of hair discrimination.
Thank you.
I subsequently developed the national legislative, social impact, and coalition building strategies for this movement. Because for too long, a myopic notion of professionalism and Eurocentric standards of beauty have perpetuated racial inequity and exclusion. Too many black children have been suspended and missed what should be valuable instruction time because their hair, worn in ways that are aligned with their racial identity, have been deemed a violation of school rules.
I am a child growing up in the Virgin Islands with natural hair. Natural hair has been
Okay, I can't take it.
It's the Crown Act. Yeah, I did.
Stupidity here.
But he signed it. He signed it into law in Pennsylvania, the Crown Act, so nothing can happen to you. You can wear your hair any way you want, Pat. Okay? Because you couldn't before.
No.
You couldn't wear your hair any way you wanted before, because if you did, people are starting to talk. She goes on to talk about how, I had a lady tell me at my hair salon that she had to change her hair because they were looking to get a promotion and they were talking about my hair. Everyone does that.
Yeah.
That's part of life.
Unbelievable. It's this hair thing. This is what Michelle Obama was talking about last week.
Thank you. It is exactly what Michelle Obama was talking about.
That it's because of Whitey that they straighten their hair, and it costs them money, and it's a hassle and whatever. Because Whitey, I don't know when Whitey insisted that any blacks do anything with their hair. When did that happen?
I don't know.
I missed it completely.
I don't know. Yeah, see, that's what a Whitey would say.
Well, true.
That's what a Whitey would say.
You're right.
Because
you're right.
You don't get it.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted by the fact that Foreigner, I use that in air quotes, is on Fox right now performing Feels Like the First Time. It's like 3 people who are 12 years old who are not Foreigner.
Wait.
And there's not, look at this. I mean, these are not members of the band Foreigner. How are they getting away with this scam?
I don't know.
How can they call themselves that
seriously,
when there's not a
one of them?
single, not one original member of the band Foreigner, who is now in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you no doubt.
And they're welcome. Not one is in this band. I don't know who these people are, but they're going to be in the Macy's Day Parade tomorrow.
It doesn't say Foreigner Imposter Band.
No, it doesn't. No, it says Foreigner. What a lie that is.
Right.
So don't let Fox
that's
lie
awesome.
to you.
I'm looking forward to the parade tomorrow. I love watching the parade.
Can you believe a band like Foreigner in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? They're in the Macy's Day Parade? Shut up. You know it's not the original band.
That's huge. What are we talking about? It
is not huge.
We are done, my friend.
Yes, we are, as a matter of fact.
We are done.
Have a great Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you back here on Monday.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.